Hi, welcome to Books with Lexi. It is time for my August TBR. Here we are for another round of Escape the TBR. I'm excited to be playing this again. If this is your first time seeing this game, I will have a playlist linked in the description with the rules and all of the previous versions. So this month, I am trying to take it easy a little bit. I feel like I've been over-committing to my reading plans and I'm just not able to keep up with stuff, especially because I am run by Libby and my holds, and like even though I don't accept everything when it's delivered to me, it's just hard to keep up with it sometimes because I'm just like wanting to read so many new releases. I don't think I have any updates. The only readathon in August I'm participating in is run on my Patreon. It is a Secret Santa exchange, but instead of buying books for each other, you have a wish list of tropes and subgenres, and then the person that gets you for Secret Santa recommends you books based on those. So if you're interested in joining us for that, that is for the Cheese Fries and Loaded Fries tiers. That's linked in the description. I'm currently in the process of getting everything set up and matching people up for that. So now is a great time to join if you are interested. Also, I'm not committing to any book club books besides my own in August. The Pyramid Book Club, I'm going to try to get that pick on this, and if not, I'll talk to you about it at the end. And then also, all of the books that end up on my TBR will be voted on by my Loaded Fries tier patrons, and that will be our book club book for the Spud or Dud book club. We will read books and at the very end we'll vote if it's a spud or a dud. So I love the name. I did not come up with it, but it's very funny to me. So those are all my plans for August. Let's get into the game. Hello, we are just going to get into the game. I feel like we've been playing this so long that I don't need to explain the rules to you. I did forget to make the extra cards for if the doors would be locked or not. So I am going to follow the same rule that if whenever I have to go through the door and it comes up and says the door is locked, if the red die is odd, I won't be removing a book. For this month, I am starting over here because I feel like I usually don't do that. And I'm going to go somewhere in this direction. So I don't know. I don't have a plan. We'll just see how it goes. Roll 1, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Door is unlocked. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So free genre and from a book box. Roll 1 is any genre, a book that I got from a book box. So for this, I have The Chateau by Jacqueline Goldis. I wanted to read this for Sav's book club in June, and I didn't get it in time. I now have a copy, so I want to read it, and then I want to be able to go back and watch Sav's live show. So this is a thriller. You are cordially invited to the chateau. 20 years earlier, 4 girlfriends studied abroad together in France, and now the old woman that lived there has invited them to show up again. And there's a murder. So, sounds really good. Roll 2. Doubles, so I don't have to pull a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A horror book that I bought used. Roll 2, a horror book that I bought used. This is a mix of horror and thriller, but I have The Chain by Adrienne McKinty. I have this copy that, like these tall mass market paperback ones. I'm not sure why I bought it, but I'm very interested in this. I've heard mixed reviews, but I think it could be a really interesting one. So yes, this is a mix of horror and thriller, I believe, but I'm trying to read the books I own. Roll 3, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Door is unlocked. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So any genre that is an ARC or an ALC. So advanced reading copy or advanced listening copy. Next is any genre and an ARC or ALC, so an advanced copy of a book. And for that, I will be reading the Pyramid Book Club book for August, and that is Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. I think everything for this is happening the 3rd week of August. I don't remember the dates right now, but I will have our Discord linked in the description where you can get all of the information. So if you are reading along with us in August, this will be slightly earlier than the end of the month. But this is 8 strangers, 1 killer, nowhere left to run. I know this is more of a thriller, but it's like really gory, and I've heard a lot of people say it's their new favorite Darcy Coates, which makes me so interested in it, especially because her most recent standalone is my favorite from Darcy Coates. So obviously cannot wait to get to this one. Roll 4. Now's the time I need to decide if I want to go out this door or this door. I've been kind of in a thriller mood, so I think I'm gonna go out that one. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Door is locked. Remove 1 book from TBR, but it's odd, so door is locked, but I don't have to remove a book. So this way. 9, 10, 11. So any genre that is picked with a poll pick. Next is any genre picked by a poll. So I put up a poll on Instagram between Games for Dead Girls by Jen Williams, this is a thriller, and Mayfly by CJ Lead, something like that, which is a horror book, and Mayfly won. So I will be reading this. I know this is compared to American Psycho and something else, and I'm obsessed with the cover. I don't really know much other than that, other than she is going on a killing spree, I think, and I've heard such good things about it. Roll 5, 7, 1, 2. Door is unlocked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A horror book from my 12 books from 12 friends. Roll 5, a horror book from my 12 books from 12 friends list. And for this, I'm going to be reading The Fisherman by John Langdon, I believe. I should write these things down. I just wrote down the title. This is cosmic horror, I believe, and I'm assuming it's following a fisherman. That's really all I know, but I really need to get a move on this 12 books from 12 friends because it's supposed to be a thing where you read 1 a month. I have read 1.5 right now. Roll 6. Doubles, but that won't matter unless this door is locked. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Door is locked. Remove 2 books from TBR. It just started raining and there's a window right there, so sorry if you can hear that. But it is time to remove 2 books. It was so easy to get to this spot, but the door was locked. We couldn't escape. So the first book I'm going to be removing is The Chateau. I'm still in a very, very long line on Libby for the audiobook for this, and I've heard there's French words in here, so I want the audiobook specifically to help with the pronunciations for that. So I will be reading this hopefully soon, but probably not in August. And the other book I'm going to be removing is The Chain. Honestly, I bought this before I read The Island and I did not like it. So this is one that I'm putting off and I'm going to keep putting it off. So let's go back and try to escape out of a different door. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This was unlocked because of the doubles. So free genre with a 1-word title. Roll 6 is any genre with a 1-word title. And for this, I have Wayward by Amelia Hart. This, I believe, is like a magical-y, possibly historical, looking at the dust jacket. Like there's 3 different parts. One is the 2019 storyline, one is 1619, and one is 1942. So that kind of scares me a little bit. This is an astonishing debut and an enthralling novel of female resilience. So this is one that I'm not quite sure if it's going to work for me, but the cover got me and I need to read it at some point, so here we are. Roll 7, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doors unlocked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. So a thriller from Scribd. A thriller from Scribd. For this, I have The Perfect Ones by Nicole Hackett. The audiobook is on Scribd, and I will be for sure reading that. I wanted to prioritize this one because there's an author event happening near me at a local Barnes & Noble with this author, so I want to get my copy signed, but this is for fans of Lucy Foley and Andrea Bartz. I like Lucy Foley. I thought the book that I read from Andrea Bartz was like decent, so very interested in this. But it says it talks about the dark side of social media. It's a fast-paced exploration of friendship. So I don't know. I really wanted to get this on my August TBR because that event is close to the beginning of August. So I don't want to get this personalized and signed if I hate the book, so I need to read it before. Roll 8, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, doors locked. Remove 2 books from TBR. Hello again. Would you like to place bets on what I'm going to remove? So the first one I'm going to be removing is The Fisherman. I'm really behind on my 12 books from 12 friends, but I have another one that I need to read before I read The Fisherman. So that's why this one is being pushed back. And the other one I'm removing is Wayward. This is one that I don't know when I'm going to be reading, and I feel like I need to have this planned for a video to get to it because I'm a little intimidated. It's one that I think that I could like, or I wouldn't have bought it, but I just, like, now is not the time because I decided so. So those are the 2 books I'm removing. This is where the way my board is set up is bad because in this area, I have to go the whole way over there or keep going back and forth between those 2, but I have to go through this room. So I think I'm gonna go this way, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try to get to this one instead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So a thriller. That is a backlist title. Next is a backlist thriller, and for this I have The Stowaway by James S. Murray and Darren Wearmouth. James Murray is from Impractical Jokers, and I wasn't really interested in reading this, but someone on Instagram that I have fairly similar taste to a lot really liked it. I don't know if there are any books out from this duo after this one, but it's from 2021, so I am counting it as backlist. And it is a cruise ship thriller. A cruise is stranded at sea with a serial killer hiding aboard, which sounds so much fun. Roll 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a thriller. That is an ebook. Next is a thriller that I will read as an ebook, and I do have a physical copy, The Hiding Place by CJ Tudor, but I don't have this planned for a specific video, so it's one that I'm going to get on my Kindle and read it as my book that I read like while I'm trying to go to sleep. So that is my plan for that. I've had wins and losses with this author before, so I'm really interested to see how this one goes. Roll 10. Okay, thank goodness we got doubles. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This could be it. You've escaped. 10. That's it. Finally escaped on the 3rd outside door. Like, oh my gosh. But I only ended up with 5 books, these 4 plus Mayfly, on my TBR. For next month, I will have cards for the interior doors saying doors locked and not to remove a book. And I also am going to add the cards for the exterior doors that say doors locked, and then remove 1 book from TBR instead of 2, and maybe the don't say remove a book. We'll see how much I want to stress myself out with the second one, but that is my plan for next month's game. Like I said, I only was planning on reading the Pyramid Book Club book, so Dead of Winter did make it onto my TBR. And then for the Spud or Dead book club for my Patreon top tier, we will be reading one of these 3 or Mayfly. I feel like this TBR is really doable, which is wonderful. I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these books if you have read them, if you wish that I would have kept a different book on my TBR, your thoughts on anything that happened in this video. If you're looking to find me in other places on the internet, everything is linked in the description, including my Bookstagram, my Storygraph, and my Patreon. Just a reminder about my Patreon readathon happening in August. Also, if you have been wanting to join Patreon but you wish that it was on YouTube, I did add channel memberships. It's the same perks for each thing, so you don't need to be in both, but that is available now. Let me know what you are most looking forward to reading in August, and if you made it to the end and would like to leave me an emoji, leave me some sort of winter emoji for Dead of Winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!